Yeah, they will ask. Yes. So mostly 0 to 2 or 0 to 3 years, they will ask you basic questions based on the data dictionary and the reports forms and some tricky questions. They will ask about the architecture also, which we discussed at first day about the three-tier architecture, the landscape, then how to move the transport request. Then they will ask you, have you created a transport request? Then there are some theoretical questions like what is pooled table, what is transparent table, what is transactional table, what is master table. So you will get this answer from internet also. So these are theoretical parts. So pool table and cluster table generally uh, these are like configuration tables, and master table we are creating master and transactional table. Master table means the data is oftenly changed. Frequently we are not changing the data from that table, but in transactional table the data is changing frequently or updating it. Then they will ask you what is domain, what is data element, and can we create the data element without domain? Can we specify or can we define the field in the table without data element? So these are the questions. I will give you a set of questions also for the interview. So I think on Friday we have seen search help and view. So maintenance view, yes. So what happened in the maintenance view? Actually, we were trying to create the new record from the maintenance view, but the prerequisite is okay, somewhere it is log. That there should be some records in the base table which you are going to modify. Okay, there should be somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So I was creating a new record 103 XYZ name, test, demo kind of department. Then I was trying to save it, but okay, it is allowing me. Strange. Yes, we can create it into the maintenance table and we will see these into the database table also, whether it is created or what. It, okay, already we have the data in database table for the employee. That's why it is allowed me. But if I'm trying to create a new one, 104, employee name supports, it's a Kumar, department AMS, it is not allowing me because the base table should exist with this entry, the key field. So if I'm adding this in the base table, then it allow me to maintain that. One zero four Kumar. Okay, now I have said this. New entries 104 Kumar and department. Right, AMS also here. So it is allowing me. So here I'm maintaining this department table because already we have this uh, employee table, but AMS I'm updating through this maintenance view. Okay, so this is the maintenance view. So we can update more than one table. So I can change from here also the name. Raj. Okay, I can change that one also. But this key field entry should be exist in base table. So what we have learned that day, search help also, the collective search help. Okay. So we stuck at this point also. So where we what we did, we have added more than one field, but we are creating this search help only for the ID. So that what happened when I was selecting the search help value, it was not populating into the input box. But I want only ID field. So one field only. So in that case, it will populate. So here is the search help. You will see this is the tab because it is collective search help. I'm selecting one value. Now it is populating here. So similarly, we will try into the program also. Okay. Now, if I go to this view, then it will show you the department also. But here it is showing me only this one. I've selected this. So that day this value was not populating here. Okay. So one thing I missed that day to explain about include structure and append structure. So generally we have SAP has given us enhancement to do in a standard table. Okay, because in custom table we are not going to do any enhancement because it is already open and you can add a number of fields anytime. Because see here, I can add here anytime and activate it. But in standard table, like I'm adding, this is base table of VBAK of the sales. This is standard and it is not allowing me to change. You can see here. Now it is in display. Somebody opened this with the access key. So generally it is uh, uneditable mode. So if you guys are going to change it, then it will give you a message that you can display only, you cannot edit. But somebody has opened the SAP with the help of access key. That's why I'm getting this change request. We'll see with the another tables like EKKO. Oh, every table they have opened. Why did access is given to open?
Sir, how do you know like they have opened every table?
So you can see here editable here sometimes.
So at
Okay.
a time, only one person can access over.
No, no, number of person can access this. It is asking me the transport request. That's why. Somebody has opened the Mara table also and they have not activated. I will show you that one also. See this, it is in inactive mode. If you see the VBAK table, these are having such a fields. Okay. So here you can see append structure. Someone has appended the structures here. So generally there are some naming convention. Okay. While appending, it should start with the ZZ or YY. So they have appended with Z, but always try to use the right, where it's so always use the ZZ. If I'm going to append any structure, sorry, yeah, append any structure, then I will go to this tab, append structure. You can see the already appended structures here. That means we can append more than one structures into the table. Then here is the option create append. Here I will specify the name ZZ employee. If I want to add that structure which I created, then it will add here in this work area, in this workspace, which is a custom workspace, which is SAP has given us to enhance this standard table with some additional custom fields. So our structure has custom fields, and those custom fields is automatically appending into this table. So that means it is adding here in these tables. So like this, created by said plant user, said register number, register date. So they have appended it. So similarly, we have include also. So where we will see the include part, dot include. See the include. This is given by SAP to include a customer fields. Okay, so we can use the append structure and we can use the include structure also, but there are some differences. So generally what happen in the append structure, we are just assigning to one table only. Okay, so append structure is appending to only one table. We cannot use the same structure into the another table, but include table, sorry, include structure we can use in many tables. So I'm double clicking this, sorry, here, here. These are the fields which is appended by SAP. We have not appended it, or we can say included it. So in this include structure, you can append the structure also for your custom fields. So generally, these kind of questions will ask you in the interview, what is the difference between append structure and include structure? So append structure is a structure which we can create at one table, and include structure we can create more than one table. And append structure, through append structure we can append the field at the end of the table, and include structure we can add the field at uh, where it is defined. So right now it is defined here, so after this field we can append the fields here. So we already have some fields here. So after this, so this is the technique of enhancing the standard tables. Yes, this kind of requirement is coming in the actual when you are working on the project, and when you are activating. Okay, so when you add the field through append structure or include structure, it is appending, sorry, it is activating the whole table. Okay, it is activating the whole table, and the table where these dependency is created, like foreign key is created, any relationship with this table. So these all structure or tables are activating. So one more thing is that the include structure generally is created when we have any relationship. That time we are using the include structure. Okay. Now next our topic is lock object. So lock object we are generally using at the time of um synchronizing the data at the time of updating. Suppose one user is updating one data through in a VA22 transaction, which is for the change sales order. And simultaneously, some another user is using the same data to update. So it will create a lock. And for the second person who is updating that, it will give a message that this is already locked by of person one. So you cannot update this data at the moment. So this kind of lock object we can create. So to create the lock object, there is a naming convention that always it is start with the E. So you will surprise that if we are creating any custom lock, then why it is not starting with Z or Y. Yes, there are some standard instruction by SAP that you should start the